Hello, this is Paper SMYCHO. Today's project is this cute box, and you might have seen this because I've also made a video on this wide mini milk carton, but today's project, it's a lidded, and so the milk carton style is on the lid, and this is just a regular box. And as you can see, it fits 2 Ferrero Rochers. And the project I was talking about that's similar to this was my milk carton box, wide mini milk carton box that opens like that. Okay. But today's project, we're going to make one that's lidded like that. Okay. So for this project, you will need a cardstock base, which measures 5 7/16, which is just a slight hair trim off of 5.5 by 4 1/16, which is just a little bigger than 4 inches. Okay, and don't worry, all measurements will be down in the description box below. And for the lid, if you're using paper, you will need 8.5 by 3 inches. If you're using cardstock or pretty thick paper, as you can see, this is it's almost like office paper, printer paper. It's very lightweight. But if you're using thicker paper, I recommend 8.5 by 2 1/4 inches. Okay. So for the base, you're going to score on all sides at 1 3/8 inches. Okay. For your lid, with the 8.5 on the top, you're going to score it at 1 3/8, 4 1/8, 5.5, and 8 1/4. Okay. Now with the 3 inches at the top, you want to score it at 3/4 of an inch, at 1.5, and at 2.5. So if you're going to use cardstock or thicker paper, your piece of paper should measure 8.5 by 2 1/4, and your score lines would be at 3 1/4 inches and 1 3/4 inches. And that's it. For paper, you want to take this extra measurement because we're going to reinforce the edges of our box so it doesn't tear and buckle. Okay. All right. After we scored our lines, we want to come and fold all our score lines. Alright, after you've finished folding all your score lines, we're gonna take our pieces and trim. So with the long side of the top, we want to cut up on these score lines, up just to this first score line. And essentially we're just gonna make a tab. So you just want to miter all your corners and just like that. Okay, and it'll fold in like that. And what I like to do is just take maybe like 2/3, so it just leaves me a little tab. I don't know why I do it, I just like the look of it. So I'm going to do that to the rest of my corners. So your base of your box should look like that. Now for the lid, we're also gonna cut up to on all these score lines, and we're gonna get rid of this little rectangle here. So first, I'm just gonna cut that off, and then I'm just gonna cut up on all these score lines. Okay. Okay, so after you've cut everything, it should look like this. So you should have 4 tabs, okay, and one long tab on the side here. Okay, so after we've trimmed, we're gonna add our adhesive, and I'm gonna use score tape. You can use whatever adhesive you want. I would not recommend using liquid glue on your paper lid. Cardstock will be fine, but if you use it on paper, it'll warp the paper and it just won't look good. Flip it over, and you want to put adhesive on the small tab here. Okay, and we want to put adhesive on these bottom tabs because we're going to fold them up just like that. This way we'll have 2 layers at the bottom, and it'll just reinforce the side so it won't buckle, and it'll just strengthen the lid. Okay, so I'm just gonna put tape, and I'm gonna put adhesive close to the edge. Alright, so you also want to put tape on this 1/2 inch strip at the top here, and we want to put it close to the score lines. I have a 1/4 inch adhesive, and this is essentially a 1/2 inch strip, so I'm going to double up because we really want the lid to be, you know, sealed properly and nice. So we want a nice seal. Alright, after you've done that, go ahead and reinforce your scored lines since we put tape over them. Alright, now let's put tape on our base. Put over, and we want to put tape close to the score line on these little tabs. Now that we're done with adhering everything, let's go ahead and assemble our box. Okay, and we want to meet this edge with this edge, just like that. Okay, and I'm going to do that to the rest of the corners. Our base is done. For the lid, first we're going to take off the backing on these 4 tabs and just fold over like that. Just like that. Okay, so now we have 2, so it's much thicker now. Oh, I forgot one thing. After you put adhesive on this side, we want to flip it over, and we'll see 2 strips here. The 2 smaller strips, so we have these 2 long strips. We want to put adhesive on these 2 smaller strips. And what I like to do, you want to put them really close to the score line. And we only want to put them on these small strips. Okay, now that we've had that, let's assemble our lid. So I just folded over, and since it's their equal measurements, you can just fold over and fold this over, and your sides should just meet up. Okay. And just give that a good fold so we can see that our lid is coming together. So now we know that this is our back. Okay, so I'm gonna literally put it in the back, and what I like to do, and of course make sure that it fits over our box, which it does. Beautiful. And with the box over, with the lid over the box, I like to pre-fold. Okay, just like that. We can see our box coming together. Okay, now I'm going to remove the backing off the tape for both strips. Okay, and since we already pre-folded, it should just nicely come together. Okay, just like that. And see, we put adhesive on these sides because we want a nice clean finish. No gapage. So we take that and then we just fold. See how nice that is? We're going to do that to this side too. Just take the backing off and fold. Okay, so cute lid done. So before we go to decorate, let's put in our Ferrero Rochers. They fit beautifully in. And you don't have to put Ferrero Rochers. You can put different sweets. You can put chocolate. You can put candy, hard candies, M&Ms, Nerds, whatever you would like. You could even put a small gift in here. Anything handmade. That would be lovely. For decorations, I'm going to keep it pretty simple. No sentiment, just a few decorations. And I'm going to take my adhesive and just apply it in this top corner here. And I'm putting adhesive down in this corner, and you really want strong adhesive. You can use glue dots, but I put adhesive there because I'm gonna come with some craft twine and loop them together. So I have some twine here, and you just want to make loops. Just like that, and you know, the ends. And what I also like to do is add another strip of adhesive just to secure it. Now this doesn't look pretty right here. You can see all that adhesive. So what I'm gonna put over, you can put a sentiment over this. You can put any punched out flowers, which is what I'm going to do. I made this paper flower, this cute little paper flower, and I put adhesive on the back. You can use glue dots, mini glue dots, but I'm just gonna stick with my adhesive, my my score tape, and just put that right over, and nobody will ever see that adhesive on the back. So here's our finished project for today. It's our lidded wide mini milk carton box, which goes hand in hand with my regular wide mini milk carton. I hope you enjoyed this project, and if you wish to see more videos and tutorials, please subscribe. And if you would like to see a specific box catered to your dimensions, please let me know down in the comment box down below, and I would love to create a box for you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.